this situation has truly humbled me in a way that I have never been humbled before. Y'all, these men, I promise, it's never worth it. It's never worth it. It is never worth it. Always choose yourself.
What I want you guys to understand is men can categorically ruin your life, and a lot of us women, we minimize the impact men have on us. There are so many women today who are not where they want to be in life because of a man. I'm putting up this video so that a lot of us women can watch and learn what so many other women had to go through because of a man, and how being in a relationship with a man affected them negatively. I'm going to roll the clip. Let us watch what they had to say, and I'll be sharing my thoughts and my opinions at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Be very kind in the comment section. We do not judge in this channel, so please don't judge them. We are all human. It's normal to make mistakes, and show them more love and grace. So besties, let us get right into it.
I literally just finished bawling my eyes out, crying so bad, because what I want to say first is, please, whatever y'all do, never run behind a man, never follow a man, never hold a man down, be this ride or die, ROD, all this stuff. I'm gonna stand by man. I'm gonna do the time for my man. I'm gonna go to jail for my man. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a game. It's hard out here. I have 2 children. I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old daughter. And ever since this has happened to me, my life has been in shambles. Do you hear me? Before this happened to me, it was nothing. I mean to tell y'all, it was nothing that I did not think that I can do. I pride myself in thinking that I can do anything I set my mind to, that I can be anything, that I can do anything. And this situation has truly humbled me in a way that I have never been humbled before. And I just want y'all to know this is not a game with y'all lives with these men. And not only just to take, because I'm a woman, so I do have to take accountability for my fault and my wrong. But still, it's just so important, y'all. These men, I promise, it's never worth it. It's never worth it. It is never worth it. Always choose yourself. Choose your children. And y'all don't understand, like, it's so hard, and I'm so vulnerable to do this. But this is truly my testimony. This is truly what has happened to me. And I'm speaking to women around the world. I'm speaking to women, any woman, when I say this. Please, I beg of you, if you're ever in a situation where you are about to go to jail with a man, do whatever you have to do to get yourself out of that situation. Do not allow yourself to go to jail or take a charge. But the worst part about it all is the fact that this man, we're not even together anymore. We have a baby together, but we're not even together. And that's one of the bad parts about the whole thing. I sacrificed. I put it all on the line. I did all this for a man that I am not even with till this day. I have a 3-year-old daughter, a 1-year-old daughter. We're not together. I went to jail with this man, was in jail with this man. I helped protect this man so this man would not go to jail. Was I fully aware of everything that was going on 100% and knew all the details? No, I did not. But because of how I love this man, because of how much I love this man and wanted to be with him, I thought we were going to get married. I thought that this was any game for me, that this was the one. And because I thought of those things, and I thought he felt the same way, that, okay, let me ride this out with him, you know? This is my man. This is going to be my husband. I'm pregnant with his baby. Mind you, plot twist. Y'all, I went to jail pregnant. I was pregnant in jail. I was pregnant in jail. I was going through so much, y'all. I didn't even want my baby. I didn't even want my baby. I went through so much postpartum. And right now, to this day, the man is putting me through hell. Different babies, different baby mamas, different women, all pregnant. Like, it's just crazy. And all this because I took a ride. I took a ride with a man that I was involved with, and it costed me. Point blank period, it costed me. Real dime, supposed to be going to the casino, doing this, doing that. You know, I was sleeping during the time when we were driving to the casino.
These men will drag you to the pits of HE double hockey sticks. They will see a good woman and they will tear her down. And I'm tired of people being like, oh my god, like, what made you think this about men? Honey, we live in a patriarchal society. It's been like this for forever. Let's stop acting confused. Us women in 2025, we have technology now and we don't have a man ruling our bank accounts no more, so we can talk our talk. Y'all are low-key kind of evil. Y'all are low-key evil. It's giving Gotham. It's giving, where'd you get this man? Like, jail? Some women get stuck in life because of a man. Literally my worst nightmare. I got chills. Imagine wanting to do so much with your life and your career and being stuck. And take accountability, okay? Okay, my ladies, like, don't let that man drag you down to where you get stuck. A toxic relationship is one thing, but a ruined life? That's your fault, okay? Walk away. I don't care how long it's been. Walk away.
So yeah, my instincts was that there's something up. I need to find out what it is. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but I need to get some information. Now, he had friends, and his friends never really spoke much about his life. He was married before. They never spoke about that. For some reason, no one wanted to talk about him, which I found was really strange. No one, it was just like, oh my God, he's so in love with you and all of that, because I guess that's all they were allowed to say. Now, I remember there was a couple of incidents. I had to call the police, all sorts of stuff. I remember one night, my best one date was he went to work, and I said to my best friend, listen, I'm going to search his laptop. If he comes in while I am here, if you hear something sounds off, call the police department. And I went through that man's laptop, and let me tell you something. This man had videos of women, like their names, and videos of them doing all sorts of stuff that you could tell that they sent to him, private stuff that you could tell that he was recording them without their knowledge, and he had them labeled by name, okay? And at that point, I was like, are these women here on Earth side? So I was Googling, and of course now I'm thinking, okay, I need to get out of here, but I'm really trying to be cautious, because I know that I couldn't just get up and go. I had to really have a plan. So at that point, I'm Googling these women, trying to find out if they're missing or whatever. I didn't find any evidence of that, but I just thought that was really weird. Fortunately for me at the time, there was no file for me yet. Who knows? He probably has a file somewhere out there. Who cares at this point? Yeah, so it was getting really spooky. My best friend and I, we were talking every day. I left the house a lot of times, went outside to talk to her, because I realized that, okay, something told me that the house was bugged. And so I was like, okay, so I need to be really cautious, really careful. This man was going above and beyond. I would get the latest devices and all of that. And at the same time, he was like love bombing me. He, it's the I love yous every day, and it was something new every day, and he would get me the stuff that I liked and all of that, just to keep me focused on what he was providing, so I would not see what he was, right? And so I wanted to get a job. Almost every time I was supposed to get a job, I could tell afterwards that he was sabotaging that somehow. So I would go. I remember once I went for an interview, and he went in after me, said he wanted to use the bathroom. Silly on me, I did not even realize it. He clearly went in and did whatever, said whatever, never got the job. And that was every time I looked up, I got a job interview, he would take me there, and something just did not work out for some reason. So that again was to keep me at home, right there where he could watch me like a pet in a cage.
So my ex gave me an STD 2 years ago, and I feel like a lot of people's first reactions are like, ew, that's disgusting. Like, why are you putting this on the internet, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I feel like people should be talking about it more. That way people can learn from it and educate themselves and stuff. Because, I don't know, he cheated, obviously. And, you know, that's literally how I found out when the doctor called me and she was like, oh, yeah, you have it. And I was like, oh, okay. So then, like, you know, that's how I knew. But it sucks because a lot of these men will basically sleep around with literally whoever, anything with a hole, and then it comes back to you, and then you're like, oh, I don't know how I got it, and then the man tries to gaslight you, blah blah blah. So I don't know, just make sure you are getting checked after every person. Even if you're in a stable relationship and you think your man is the most perfect man in the world, go get checked like every couple months, because you don't know what the fuck he is doing.
If you're dealing with somebody, male, female, whatever, and you ask them to go get tested and this is their response,
no, where's the results?
Take your test. My results in my phone.
Okay,
so
show
take
me.
yours. Take the test. Why are you worried about my results? Erica, just tell me the truth. I already know. I already fucking know.
So how do you know? So what makes you?
Come on, you're not. When I say that I am aware of everything and I see everything, you think I'm dumb. I'm not.
So where's the results?
Take the fucking test.
Where's the results?
My results don't matter.
They do matter.
Yours do. Take them.
Because you don't have anything.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Take yours.
You accuse me of having
They
shit
tell
or doing
me.
stuff.
Shut me up.
just know that they're hiding something, and it's probably something that they can't get rid of. So that was just a video recording of me and my ex going back and forth after I asked him to take an at-home HIV testing kit. He was refusing to do so, and obviously I figured out why. So the whole time that I was with this man, he acted as if he was sick with cancer, but instead it was actually HIV. Start normalizing going to get tested together, reviewing results together, because people can lie and hide things for a long time. So just protect yourself, because there's people out here that don't care, that aren't happy with themselves, and they don't care what happens to them, so they're not going to care about what happens to you.
The older we get, y'all gotta let them men go. It's people without a degree today because of a man. I don't think we understand that men can actually and categorically ruin your life. So we're sitting down saying, oh yeah, he's so toxic. No, he can ruin your life. It's so many people today who aren't where they want to be, haven't reached the goals that they wanted to reach, and basically were deterred in life because of a man. So when people are on this app telling y'all, hey y'all, choose wisely, hey y'all, don't be desperate, hey y'all, don't settle, it's more than just having a good man or being in a good relationship or being in a healthy relationship. This is your life. Like, get in the field about it. Get serious about it. Protect your future. Protect your goals and ambitions. When you have a toxic man around you, it can literally be the end of you.
It really just opened my eyes as to how hurtful men are.
So I learned this lesson last year, and it's one I recommend everyone learn sooner rather than later. Just yesterday, a friend called me having a panic attack in her car because her boyfriend had called her an hour before and said that he loved her, all of these nice things, and that his family can't wait to meet her for Thanksgiving. An hour and a half later, and this is no exaggeration on the timeline, called her back and said that he is a high-value man and that he can do better than her, but she will never be able to do better than him, and that it's over, and then hung up before she could even say anything. I've had friends where their date will leave in the middle of the date while they're in the bathroom. I've had friends whose boyfriends will break up with them on their birthday, on days of death, on graduation, boyfriends taking other girls on their birthday trip. And this is just the last year. This is just 2023. Personally, when this happened to me, I decided that I was going to take the next year to not date anybody, and it was the best decision that I could have ever made for myself. I accomplished every single goal that I had this year. Just bought a new car, about to move into a beautiful apartment, happiest I've ever been, more peace than I've ever felt. I'm surrounded by so many different types of love that I don't really feel like anything's missing. And that's not to say that I'll never date again. I'm literally sure that I will. But as a girl who has high standards and values, you cannot vet for a man blindsiding you. I consider myself very in the know, and it happened to me. Even looking back now, I'm I could have never predicted that. be careful. Invest in yourself. Just invest in yourself. The right person will come along, but be very picky. Do not let everybody just date you. It is not worth it. It is not worth your peace. It is not worth your time. Don't do it.
It's people without a degree today because of a man.
Okay, really, I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. If you don't know me, I'm Coach Andrea. I'm a betrayal trauma specialist. And sometimes things that I uncover in stories of working with betrayed women really hit me. And one of them is this commonality of women who give up their hopes and dreams for the sake of a man. But it really hit me last summer when my daughter had the opportunity to study abroad. And so we were just talking to a lot of people for her to get more advice, wisdom. Of course, I supported her wholeheartedly and told her to go for it. But when I tell you that every woman we talk to, I mean, from doctors to dentists to lawyers to friends to women who are old or in middle stages of life, every woman had a story of something they gave up because of a man. I'm talking about once in a lifetime opportunities, experiences, dreams, things that they had been planning. And then they got in a relationship. The guy didn't want them to do it, or they were afraid that pursuing their dreams would lead to the loss of the relationship. And so they gave up on it. And they were telling my daughter these stories. Now, let me tell you something. It would be very easy to blame women. Why do women do that? And, that's their fault. No. How is it that we talk to so many women, and I just kept telling people the story. And when I tell people the story, they go, oh, yeah, I have a story like that. I have a story like that, right? So clearly, it's not women. It's a problem. It's a systemic problem with the way that women are socialized. From the very early days, what is a girl? Sugar and spice and everything nice. Nice girls don't say no. Nice girls care about people. Nice girls ask other people's opinions. Nice girls ask other people for permission. Nice girls get along with everybody. Think of all the fairy tales, the Cinderella, the Snow White, how all these awful things are happening to these princesses. And what do? They forgive, they sacrifice. Princess and the Frog, she had a dream of becoming a restaurant owner, and she's going to go and save this guy who's a frog, and he turns into a prince. Beauty and the Beast, he threw her in jail, and what happened? She loves him so well that suddenly her beast turns into a prince. And I could go on and on and on. If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, don't even get me started on movies or books that came out at that time. So here's what I have to say. If you are a mom of a daughter, please start very early teaching your daughter about boundaries, teaching her about the difference between kindness and niceness, teaching her the importance of saying no, teaching her the importance of putting herself first, teaching her the importance of pursuing her dreams, teaching her the importance of not abandoning herself for the sake of attachment to a man. Because, we don't need the next generation of girls still telling these stories about what they lost, what they gave up, what could have been different, trying to reclaim their time because they lost it or wasted it on a man.
There's people who almost took their life because of a man. Having a toxic man around you can literally be the end of you.
His presence in your life is triggering the absence of your true self. You are losing yourself with that man, girl. Ever since he's entered your life, you've been in a constant state of unrest and distress because his actions and behaviors are so inconsistent with the words that he's telling you. You can't trust that he will do what he says. When you don't hear from him, it causes you to feel really anxious, and all you do is think about him, and you're waiting for the moment that he does text you or call you just so you can feel some relief. But it's a never-ending cycle of anxiety and relief. Because you're never able to relax and feel at ease with him, you're mistaking this feeling for an intense attraction and chemistry. You call it excitement when it's really your nervous system just going crazy, and it's sounding the alarms to stay away from this man. You should not feel this uneasy. Things should flow. You should feel at peace with the right person. If he was supposed to stay in your life, girl, it would not hurt this bad. If he is not adding a positive light in your life, if he is not adding value, he is only taking from you and making you feel bad about about yourself and you feel emotionally drained and negative and you question your worth all because of this man? His presence is a subtracting force in your life and you do not want that. You want someone who fills you up instead of draining you.
Before you get into a relationship with any man, you need to pray. Ask God to help you. If this man isn't the right person for you, let God show you a sign. A lot of us have made this prayer. We ask God, oh God, please give me a sign if he's the one. And when God gives you a sign, you ignore him. You ignore the signs God gives you and you go after this guy who is a red flag, a walking red flag. And because you love him so much and you're ignoring the red flags, you decide to stick with him. Whenever you decide to dine with the enemy, when you decide to dine with the wrong man, a guy who you know is clearly not good for you, you are going to pay the price for it. Do not underestimate the extent to which a man can ruin your life. Men can actually destroy your life. There are so many women who are bitter, who are damaged, who are broken today because of a man, because they fell in love with the wrong man. And when you love the wrong man, you are setting yourself up for a terrible heartbreak. No woman has ever gotten into a relationship or gotten married to the wrong guy and has ended up happy. Most at times, you will end up damaged, bitter, broken, and toxic. You used to be a very happy person, you used to be a very peaceful person. There are so many of you who have lost your spark. You no longer have any joy in you because you fell in love with this guy who took your love and turned it into something vile and vicious. There are so many of you who cannot even love again because you fell in love with the wrong guy who has damaged you to a point where you have terrible trust issues. You cannot love any man, you cannot open up your heart to love any man because you fell in love with the wrong motherfucker who just came to destroy things, who just came to hurt you and leave you broken, who was sent by the devil to destroy you, a narcissist who was willing to do everything to bring you down. These are the type of men you fell in love with, and these men have taken your love, taken your heart, and destroyed it. There are so many women today who are in prison, who are in jail, who don't have a degree, who couldn't go to school, who cannot pursue their goals, their careers, their ambitions because of a man. They fell in love with the wrong man who derailed the path they were taking, who derailed their destiny. The devil will send the wrong man to delay you. He will send the wrong guy to delay you, and he wouldn't send the type of guy you're not going to like. He's going to send someone you like, your type, a sweet, tall, handsome guy who is everything you want physically, but he is the devil putting on a mask, coming to destroy you, coming to set you up, coming to derail you, coming to delay you from the right man. And most of the times, there are so many of you women who are pregnant, who have given birth to children. You were not ready to be a mother, but because this guy who you love so much, he took you, deceived you, promised you a future of marriage, turned you into a baby mama and abandoned you with kids, and now you're struggling to take care of kids. You had the whole dream of going to school, pursuing your career, opening a business, doing things that were going to make you happy. The things now you are not living for yourself, you are living for kids, you are living your life for your kids. And this guy deliberately got you pregnant to derail you, to delay you because he didn't want you to reach your goals. He didn't want you to reach your full potential. He saw the star that you carried, he saw your destiny was so great, and now since he was sent by the devil and he hated you sacredly, he was jealous of you, he wanted to derail you, he deliberately got you pregnant to make you a baby mama, to stop other men from approaching you, to make you focus your energy on kids and not focus on yourself. Now you're all about your kids. You're forgetting about your goals, you're forgetting about your future, taking care of his kids. And most of them, they abandon you with these kids and move on with other women. They go into the streets chasing other women while allowing you to deal with the mess they have created. A lot of women are going through this. There are so many of you, you had so much to offer, but now you don't even know who you are anymore. You've lost yourselves because you fell in love with the wrong man. This guy has made you to lose your self-confidence, to lose your self-esteem. You have terrible trust issues. You cannot deal with men. You hate men because you fell in love with wrong men who just wanted to use you, who just wanted to play you, who just wanted to derail you and delay you. What I want to tell you guys is it's not too late. Before you get into a relationship with any guy, you need to pray and ask God if this is the right person for you. Because the same way God sends people to bless you, it is the same way the devil sends people to destroy you. There are a lot of men come into your life, and these men were sent by the devil to mess things up for you. These men came into your life for the purpose of destroying you and damaging you, destroying your destiny. you need to be very careful. You are the sole proprietor of your life. You are the one who needs to decide who comes into your life, because some people will come into your life to fuck shit up and leave. So you have to screen people who come into your life. You have to take your time and be very cautious with whoever you allow into your life. Not only relationships, but friendships as well. You need to be careful with the people you associate yourself with. Be careful with the men you decide to date, because there are some men who will bring you down to nothing. They come to abuse you, take advantage of your love, use you, exploit you, and dump you. Destroy everything that makes you you. So you need to be very careful. If you're going through any of the things that I've mentioned in this video, what I want you to understand is it's not too late, sis. Right now, you're heartbroken, you're damaged, you're bitter, you don't see any hope, you probably hate men, you don't want to get into a relationship because you have terrible trust issues. You think this is the end of the world for you. I don't care whatever you went through. There are so many women today who men have damaged their image. This guy has ruined your reputation, he has ruined your image, he has done horrible things to you, and you don't even know how to heal from these things. But what I want you to understand is you need to let go of the past. You need to screen the people who come into your life. Surround yourself with people who are happy, people who mean you well, people who are going to elevate you to the next level. Avoid people who are toxic. Avoid people who have negative energy. Because when you surround yourself with people who are toxic, bitter, and negative, people who always complain all the time, these people are going to drain you and you will start behaving like them. They will transfer this negative toxic energy to you and you automatically start behaving like them. You start reasoning like them. Surround yourself with people who will not put you in a state of overthinking about the past, overthinking about what happened in the past. The past is the past for a reason. The past will not change unless you decide to change. You are the one who needs to redirect your path, redirect your future with God. If you decide to not do anything about it and dwell on the past, you're only going to retrograde. The past only causes retrogression. Every time you think about the past, you are going backwards. You have to start looking ahead. You have to start looking at the future. Anything that happened in the past happened for a reason. Take the lessons from the past and learn from it. It happened for a reason. God wouldn't allow you to marry the wrong person or settle down with the wrong person if he knew this person was going to destroy your life, if he knew this person was going to kill you. There are so many women who are victims of domestic violence who are dead today because they fell in love with the wrong guy and they decided to ignore red flags. They saw all the signs of this guy beating them up, treating them like they were shit, but they decided to stick to those relationships and they ended up dead. They ended up getting killed by these men. When God separates you from someone, it is because he saw things you couldn't see. He saw that this guy wasn't the right person for you. That is why he caused him to break your heart. That is why he caused this guy to betray you. That is why he allowed these people to hurt you. Because he knew the path he was taking you to, they were not going to align to your destiny. They were not going to align to the future he wanted to create for you. He knows their hearts more than you do. If this breakup happened, it happened for a reason. It was a blessing in disguise. You may not see it now, but one day you're going to see it. When you decide to accept it for what it is and move on, God is going to send the right person to you. God is going to send the right man for you who will love you, love everything about you, the way you are unique. Each and every one of you watching this video are unique. You are unique in your own way. And there is a man who God is going to send your way who will love everything about you. He's going to love how unique you are. What I want you to know is the minute you continue to focus your energy on the past, you are blocking all of the blessings for the future. You are blocking everything that has to come your way because you are living in past energy. You are living in negative energy. You are living in bitterness, in heartbreak, in toxicity because you have decided to focus on the bad things that happened to you in the past. But the minute you decide to let go of this load you're carrying in your heart, the anger, the hate, the unforgiveness you're carrying towards these people who hurt you, you are going to make room for the things that really matter, for the things that are going to make you happy. You are going to make room for your own blessings to come. But if you want to hold on to the things that have hurt you, you are only going to keep getting hurt. And sometimes holding on is going to hurt more than letting go. Better let go, feel the pain and heal for a short period of time, then holding on to the past, you're not healing. When you're holding on to the past, you're not healing. You're only hurting yourself. Because you're angry at someone who is living their best life. You're angry, carrying anger and hate in your heart, blocking your own blessings over someone who has moved on from the pain they put you through and is living their best lives. This guy who hurt you, he's probably forgotten about you. He's probably with another girl. He's probably doing other damage to other women. He's out there in the streets breaking other women, causing more heartbreaks, and you're there living in misery, living in pain, in anger because of what he did to you. Why? He doesn't care. He's living his best life. So why are you staying stuck in a state of anger, hate, and unforgiveness over someone who doesn't even give a fuck about you? Now is the time for you to make decisions that are going to create a better future for yourself. You are the one to rewrite your story. Don't allow this guy to leave you damaged, broken, and bitter because of what he did to you. You are the only person who has your back in this life. There are still good men out there. There are still men who will love you genuinely. There are still men who will care for you. But because you have trust issues, because you have been heartbroken so many times, you have pushed away so many good men who genuinely love you just because of your trust issues. Just because you're scared they will do the very same thing your ex did to you. Not everyone is going to be like your ex. There are genuine men out there who love women and who are willing to do everything for the women they love. And you have pushed these men away because you're thinking about your past, scared about what your ex did to you. Probably you're scared what your ex did to you, these men are going to do it to you. No, sweetheart, not everyone is the same, and there are good men out there. There are men who will love you for you. So stop being scared and open up your heart to love again. I understand right now you have trust issues. I understand you're finding it difficult to open up and love another guy. It's very normal. But you have to do it for yourself. You have to do it because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in love with a man who loves you genuinely. You're a queen and you deserve a guy to shower you with love. The love that you deserve. You deserve all of these good things. Don't allow one man delay you. Don't allow one man stop you from opening up your heart and giving it to a guy who really deserves you. Don't. Not everyone is your ex. One thing I learned today in church is not everyone is bad. You may have had a lot of bad experiences in your past. You may have encountered so many bad people. But there are good people who were genuinely sent by God to come into your life and heal you and bless you and stand by you and fight for you and love you. These people can only love you if you make room for them to love you. If you allow trust issues, insecurity, doubt make you push these people away, you are going to miss out on your blessings. There are some people who were sent by God to heal you, and if you don't make room for these people to come into your life and love you the way you deserve to be loved, these people are going to go because you have decided to push them away by not healing. You have decided to not heal. You have decided to focus on the past. So you need to let go of the past, heal, make room for the people who genuinely love you, because there are people who are good. There are good people out there who will give you the love that you deserve. There are men out there who will love you for you, as unique as you are. Don't push them away because of your past. And it took me a while to do this because I used to have terrible trust issues because of experiences I've had with friends, with people, with men, relationships in the past. It made me to stop trusting anybody. And it made me to push away genuine men who came to love me. These men would do everything for me, but I didn't have the courage to love them because I was scared, and I pushed them away because I was scared they were going to hurt me like my ex did. But nobody said they were going to hurt you. You told yourself they were going to hurt you. God didn't say it. The universe didn't say it. You said it. You started doubting these people. And because of the doubts, because of your own trust issues, and because I was so scared, I didn't give room for them to love me right, because I blocked them. I pushed them away because I was scared, because I had trust issues, and because I wasn't healed. Now that I've healed, and now that I've come to realize that not everyone is your ex, not everyone is going to treat you horribly, and now that I have healthy boundaries, and I pray, I ask God to guide me, to show me real genuine people who are going to love me for me with no secondary motives, I have started seeing real genuine people in my life. And this is what I want you guys to understand. It is not too late. There is no time for you to sit in one spot regretting about the past. These people who got removed from your life, these people who betrayed you, these people who hurt you, they hurt you for a reason. The breakup was a blessing in disguise. If this guy didn't hurt you, you wouldn't have had any healthy boundaries. If this guy didn't hurt you, probably you wouldn't have become the woman you are today. That is the more reason why you need to pray so hard about the people who come into your life, and make sure that you don't ignore red flags. When God shows you red flags and shows you signs that these people are not good for you, accept these signs and let them go. It's better for it to hurt for now than for it to hurt in future. And a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Let these people hurt you now than for you to get married to them and end up going through a terrible divorce and then breaking you because you didn't want to let go when the signs were there early on. Another thing I want you to know is, do not love a man into a life of bad choices and horrible decisions. Don't love a man so much that you forget yourself. Don't love a man so much that you lose yourself. Know when to stop, because a man has the power to destroy your life. The wrong man has the power to break you. This is what I want you guys to know. There are so many women today who are broken because they fell in love with the wrong man. You don't want to be a victim. Pray about the men who come into your life and tell God to remove anyone who was sent by the devil to destroy you. Even if you guys got married and he decided to hurt you and you guys are going through a terrible divorce, or you're a divorcee, it is still okay. You still have a lot of time to heal and move on and make the decisions that are going to better your life. So long as you're alive, there is hope. So don't give up. Don't allow toxic people who were sent by the enemy to delay you make you feel like it's over for you. Your destiny can only be delayed, but it can never be denied. So you still have so much hope and you have a life ahead of you. Don't give up on that life. Don't give up on yourself. You have so many people who love you. You have so many people who are rooting for you. Don't let them down. And you have so many people who you need to prove wrong. Do not give the enemy an opportunity to mock you. Do not give the enemy an opportunity to laugh at you. Don't give these people who hate you, these people who want to see you down, broken, bitter, damaged, an opportunity to laugh at you. Prove them wrong. There are so many people who love you. I love you. I'm rooting for you. You have so many people in your circle who are also rooting for you. And don't give up. So besties, we've come to the end of this amazing video. I don't want to make this video too long. I know I had a lot to say and I had a lot to get off my chest, because I know there are so many of you who need this video, and I know this video is going to help a lot of you because it has helped me. But don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm dying to see your thoughts. I'm dying to see your advice as well, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.